Imam Shafi, rahimahullah, he once made a claim. He once made a claim in front of a group of people, and sitting there was an old man. And this story is being narrated to us by the companion of Imam Shafi, Rabi' ibn Sulaiman. And he said, we were with Shafi'i one day when an old man wearing garments of wool came to us with a walking stick in his hand. Shafi'i stood up, fixed his clothes and greeted the old man. He sat down and Shafi'i began looking at him in admiration. When the man said, "Can I ask?" Imam Shafi'i said, "Ask." The old man said, "What is the hujjah? What is the proof in Allah's religion?" Imam Shafi'i, he said, "The book of Allah." The old man said, "What else?" Shafi'i, "The sunnah of the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam." The old man said, "What else?" Shafi'i, he said, "The consensus of the companions, the ijma' of the companions." The old man said, "Where did you get this from? Where is your proof?" Shafi'i pondered for a moment. When the old man said that, the old man said, "I would leave you for 3 days. If you come up with an evidence, from the book of Allah, that is fine. If not, then repent to Allah." So Imam Shafi'i is making a claim, as we've just made: follow Allah, follow His Prophet, and follow the companions. And ijma', my dear brothers, or jama'ah, are the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They are the jama'ah. Jama'ah doesn't mean the majority of the Muslims today. Jama'ah is them. That's who the jama'ah is. So don't let somebody come and trick you and say, "Oh, jama'ah is the majority of the Muslims today." No. The jama'ah is the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But this man's saying, "Bring me your proof." And who's he saying it to? Imam Shafi'i, one of the greatest of scholars of Islam. But Imam Shafi'i, they say that the color of his face changed when this man left. And Imam Shafi'i didn't come out of his house for 3 days. And his face and his hands had swollen and he had become ill. He got sick because of the questioning of this man. Because the old man is saying, "Give me your proof that I have to follow Sahaba. And bring me it from the book of Allah. If not, repent." So Imam Shafi'i is taking this serious now. 3 days he is sitting in his home and he's trying to find in the book of Allah the dalil needed for this man. He sat down after these 3 days, and after a short while this old man, he returned. He greeted him, he sat down and he said, or the old man said, "Do you have what I asked for?" He's quizzing who? Imam Shafi'i. Some old man that today people won't even look at if he says or asks something. And Imam Shafi'i says, "Yes, I found it." He said, after seeking refuge in Allah from the accursed devil, he said, "I found in the book of Allah the Most High," to which he said, "And whoever contradicts and opposes the messenger after the right path has been shown clearly to him, and follows other than the way of the believers." Meaning who? Who were the believers at the time of the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The Sahaba. And Allah continues to say to the meaning, "We shall keep him on the path he has chosen and burn him in hell. What an evil destination." So he found the dalil in the book of Allah Azza wa Jal that you have to follow after Allah, after His Messenger, the Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then he also said, and He, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, would not burn him in hell for opposing the believers in something except that He made it obligatory. The old man, he stood up and he said, "You have spoken the truth." And then he got up and he left. After he left, Imam Shafi'i, he's sitting now with his students or the people there, and he says, "I read the book of Allah, the Quran, 3 times in 3 days until I came to this verse." He kept reading over and over and over, trying to find a dalil, because now he was scared. He just gave fatwa. You have to follow the Sahaba. So he had to find it in the book of Allah, so he kept reading it for 3 days. But today we are very easy in giving fatwa. Very easy.